Siri mi wee. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Don't worry about the state of my noggin. Kai Dun attacked me before stream, or was it at the beginning of stream? But it did explode me in one hit. Oh, there we go, all better. Hello, 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 welcome everybody. I hope you are having it as a wonderful Wednesday. I did not get peanuts butter. I didn't before stream. Okay, I've already forgotten anything that's ever happened. I didn't get peanut butter. But it's not off the table. If I get hungry mid-stream, we might take a peanut butter's break, but I think we'll be okay. My issue is today I baked some pumpkin crumb cake muffins, and I ate like 3 of them earlier in the day after lunch, so Pat's being silly right now, so I wasn't hungry enough for like a real dinner, and then all of a sudden it was stream time, and I was like, oh, I should probably eat something. Peanut butter will get in your gears. It's recommended, actually. Mayhaps we eats the peeps nups bubber. You could do it. You could eat anything. You could believe anything. You can say anything. You can see anything. You could feel anything. You can smell anything. You can hear anything. You can taste anything. No one's gonna stop you except for those guys that try to stop you, but you can stop them. You can be the stop guy stopper. You can eat anything. Reading rainbow. So take a look. Eat a book. Pip-Pat really is just running in and out of this room. Gear's gonna have a little peanuts butter as a treat. A little peanuts butter. Welcome in Kai, welcome in Atlas, welcome in Weaver, welcome in Fennel Time, welcome in Pass, welcome in Jam, welcome in Index, welcome in Gerandi, welcome in Sleepy Green Knight, welcome in Asmund. I hope you are all Pipette's got the zoomies. She's being a little silly with it. Peanuts butter. Flip that S to a C and you will understand my vision. I realize that I've gotten on the habit on account of Tumblr made me do it. Spelling words with a C, like ingredients. There you go. Kai's got it. Spelling words with a C, like ingredients and other words. And so peanuts perfectly fits that spelling conversation. Ingredients, yes, like that. Recipe, well, actually, recipes, you switch a C for an S. But so peanuts butter, you could do it, but when you say it out loud, it really does just sound like you're saying penis butter, and that's maybe not something you want to say at the grocery store while pointing at an object, even if that object is just penis butter. You having fun, Pip-Pat? Are you done? I think she is done. Got peanut butter special Reese's kind today. Does it have chocolate in it, or because Reese's already has peanut butter in it? That's their whole shtick. That's their whole dealy-do. We're playing Faith. It's just the peanut in the Reese's. So is it sugary? Is it crumply? Because Reese's peanut butter has a little bit of like a dryness to it. It's good because it's candy and it should be that texture. A number of people have put their peanuts in the peanut butter jars. I'm pretty sure that one's not recommended on account of the bacteria. You have not tried it, tasted it. Oops, more peanut butter. We heard, you remember that meme from the olden days? The like, we heard you like peanut butter, so we put peanut butter in your peanut butter so you can peanut while you butter. And they preface it with yo dog. How's the audio? Good sounds, too low sounds, too big sounds? We're playing Chipmunks. Last week, we played the game and we did it and it sounds good, hell yeah. Soundsly, hell yeah. And we went there and we went to the house and we solved the house puzzles. And we got the gun with 1 bullet in it, and we shot everything. And now, ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. Oh no. Those are all gonna start happening right after my head go. hurting me. And now we play chapter 2. Tee-hee-hee-hoo. Ha-ho. Hi, Harvey. What's up? Why you meow? Ah! Zawario. Zawarudo. Is it just like Zoworldo when you throw all the knives and they stop and then the time comes back and then the knives come back? Thank you. I don't know anything about Chapter 2 of Faith. Chapter 1 of Faith, I'd seen some peeps of it during that GDQ run, and I think somebody's stream I probably hopped in at one point. This one, I got no clue. I can't do turbo, can't do prologue. Why can't we do the prologue? Chapter 2 is gonna be really fun. Are we a Shadowman? Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford, space A button exit. Are we Davies? T! I missed our T. Woo! Woo! Can I get my book? Can I get my tea book? I gotta know what's in there. Probably teachings of the... Tea! You've been told not to believe in tea. Why not? It's a good drink. Is this our, like, holding cell? There's a mirror. Looking sharp. I'm guessing this is a closet. Mr. T's book on teas. You hit a golf ball off of it, and you have to say 4 first. T is so useful for spelling. Can I not? T. I want to look at the pictures. Oh, wait, is this our house? This house sucks. Why do we have a toilet in our bedroom? One day, I figured out how to look at a picture. Two weeks. Three months. That's fast. Why'd you scatter the pictures all around? Got bald. Oh! Are we Father Garcia? And that's Michael Davies?
How are we doing today, Michael? I like to go home. You can't go home until you get better, Michael. Can I see Mommy and Daddy? I need to make you better first. When she let you get on me, I'll kill you. If you decided to be evil.
This rules. Michael, I have to let you go home. T. Father Griffin said that you have to go home now. I think we're hurting him. T. Michael, goddammit. You're not allowed to leave the basement. Did you put sigils on my wall? Was that the guy? Yeah, that was the Chupacabra. That was the woodsman. Not Keith, the other one. You took your beautiful photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, I go hee-hoo. The chub cobra. Did you go in my fridge? Did you eat my stringed cheeses? What did you eat? What are you eating? Spit that out. Don't eat trash off the floor.
What have you done? You just hide from good evil.
Ew.
Shall breathe the wrath of the Almighty.
Did he run out and say I have the body of a pig? 3 months of hell. Discover Father Garcia's backstory. It's 2 a.m. T. Are we the same father? No, we were Johnny Davis or something. We were Jonathan Bonathan. Who are we? We weren't Mr. Garcia last time. We were a different Mister. I've done something strange and wicked to my coffee. Johnward, I forgot. Just like Squidward, but a John. Can't kill ads anymore. Yeah, I think Twitch probably changed something on their end, so it's maybe gonna take a day or two for the script to update and catch them again. It happens every once in a while, but usually I don't have to change anything. The ads will just go away in like a day or two. Have you forgotten already? The notes people leave behind seem to exist on the edges of memory. Pressing the escape key or the start button is a good way to remember what you don't realize you have forgotten. If you're in a hurry, hold enter or the back button to skip cutscenes. Never. Michael. T. Tree. Deer. They're allowed in the woods because they... What happened here? Notice. Aviso. The current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the State of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and any unidentified persons roaming in the area. Thank you for your patience. That's not supposed to happen to deers, actually, them running? Or is that a deer in the tree? It's a little difficult to tell. I guess it is. That's its head on top with the antler. And the star on top like Christmas. Deer can climb trees. Deer that's been dismembered and strewn about the tree. I'm not gonna tell a deer... Wait, I was just there. Oh! I'm not gonna tell deer how to live their lives. Why did I went right and then down and it brought me to left? Moose can swim, it's true. Is it... Orca whales that eat meese or mooses that eat orca whales. It's probably the first one, huh? I don't think I could imagine a moose eating an orca. I think they're supposed to be like horses where they're herbivores, but they do eat birds if they want to.
Important lesson number 42. We got the monkey nut.
That was when we were playing Mother 3. Moose eat the seaweed. I guess. Moose should be eating berries and grasses. I guess there's nothing else to exercise in the woods. We just gotta go straight cemeterying it. But maybe we can go left or... Automatic door. Bra. Hiking is an exercise you do in the woods. Or on a mountain. But mountains is usually also woods. So what's the truth? Booty. Bra. T. Spells TTT. I love his little wiggle walk. Why are heads so jiggle side to side? We're straight up prancing it. T. 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 Oh, that one. T. You're here. Hi, Tant. Welcome to here. I shook hands with the devil. I looked him in the eye. He looked like a long-lost friend. No signature? Mountain is woods that go up. You're so true about it is the thing. D. Is that me? Is that a statue of me? T. Oh. Dearest disciple, verily not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the Save family tomb whenever you are in need of rest. Gary. It's a statue of Keith? Sure it's not Gary? A little bit of a Bigfoot pose happening. T. Spooky Ivy. Hi, Mama Xalku. Welcome and I hope you are having a wonderful scary tober. Do they call it the Save? Enter the spirit house. Hello. T. 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 F. Was that good? Was I supposed to do that? It's on the wall. Gary. Oh. You okay? Uh-huh. Y'all got some sigils, I see. Thank you, Nightbot. Would they have looked different if I looked at them before we held up the F to the mirror? I assume it's called the Save Family Tomb because we saved there. T. This one is a winner is you, I know it. This one is reading from a scroll. This is the Statute of Liberty. Liberty. And this is man pointing. Love sigils. I don't know enough about sigils. My sigil knowledge is fairly lacking. You're sitting down with the Haritos and Reese's. But Reese's regular style, not Reese's peanut butter. And where is our beautiful boy Michael? Ah! T. What? My T did nothing. Useless. I think I have to dodge. You're the one that's... I can't go there anymore. F. And we smile, so happy. Oh, that's their spirits leaving, and then we gotta go catch them. I think I have to enter again, and then it'll save. I see that little floppily disc. Reese's White Chocolate Mini. I purchased candy from the grocery store so that if anybody comes to my house on Halloween, I can give them the agreement. They say trick or treat, I have the goods. It's candy. But I live in an apartment building, so nobody ever trick or treats here. So like, I'm probably just gonna get to eat a whole bunch of this candy next month. But it makes me think with my brain, what if I just pop open that candy right now? Candy! Candy! Where are you? Where'd you go? Candy! Candy! Where'd you go? Little freaker. Why are you hiding in the cloud? You run from cloud to cloud? From clown to clown? Where you? Gotcha. Get splattered! T. Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone, just like SpongeBob's song. Think you're in charge of handing out candy this year? You also look at the bag of candy and think that? You live at a dead end, so you can be hit or miss with trick-or-treaters. Right. So sad that it had to happen. Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much I was willing to try anything. Y'all. This is how people try to onboard you into necromancy. It's not worth it. Sure, they'll come back, but they'll smell so bad. Like, you might be thinking, oh, it's not a problem if they smell bad. It is. It's a big problem. It's not worth it. What if you say trick or treat and then you mail your candies? That would be imagine if you had like a Halloween pen pal group who just mailed each other fun-sized candies for Halloween. Can never turn on the lights show that we're home for Halloween because Paisley screams if any doorbell or knock. You gotta just leave the bowl on your porch. You gotta leave the bowl of candy out. Say, take them all. I've done a coffee mistake. I made a cup of coffee. Sign that says, do not fucking knock. It's Halloween. It's literally the season of pranking. People are gonna knock if you have that. They'll do it. I made a mistake with this coffee in that I made the pumpkin crumble cake muffins earlier today, and they have an icing on them that's like a maple icing. It's basically just maple syrup and powdered sugar and milk. And I had a good chunk left over. I thought, what if I put this in my coffee? I bet that would taste real good. But, made the coffee way too sweet. I should have put, like, a drop in. I got a dead end is lit, though. You're the last house. The only cars come down this far are the ones coming to your house. You're turning around sometimes. God, it is nice to not live on, like, a through street. Missing the days when I lived in a cul-de-sac. You seem nice and when the ghouls go bad. Dress up Jack for Halloween. It's the pranksin'. You always take the trick instead of the treat to see what they got. Burn your house down. Biggest trick of all time. Sign that says, do not knock. I own a gun and you are on my property. I can legally shoot you if you knock on my door. I don't think that's how the law works. But I'm not a lawyer, so maybe I'm wrong. Jack's playing the game with the wah, 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 and not, once again, not streaming it. Kai, what's the name of that game? I keep forgetting to check what it is when I say whenever Jag streams it. It was one time. What is the name of the game? Please help, please. I need to know it because I want to play it on my own also. Actually, I just want to find the wah 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 sound mostly. You will show them a trick most foul. Gets one of those, like ball in cup kits where it's like you put the ball in the cup and then it disappears. For a me world. Okay. Thank you, Kai, my hero. I'm saluting you. And also typing this in a tab. That's why I'm blue right now. I can't spell. It's on Steam? Hell yeah. It's too bright. I need to be dark. Wah, 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 wah. You're always blue. It's true. And yet, there's no end of the sentence for and yet. Show them the remove all of your bones trick. Oh, deboning. Foul trick where you turn them into a chicken. That's a trickin'. You trick his shoulders are really flexible. You can contort them, and apparently people don't like that. I could do that thing where you fold your tongue into like a clover. Is that a trick? I don't know if I know any tricks. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friend's house. They took me down to the basement. I saw my grandfather in there, only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they have work for me to do. Huh? Mom's hanging with a wild crowd. Oh, all the heads are gone. T. T. Shakes your hand, shakes your tongue. Well, don't do that. You're gonna have to wash your hands. Oh, look. A winner is me. T. So, no head, but break skateboard. Well, don't do that. I was gonna say they're expensive, but I think you can get cheap skateboards. Good ones are probably expensive. This one says purple skull equals down. Or multiply skull plus greater than? You'll say this about every part of Faith. T. Today fucking sucked mega doo-doo ass. Is it because you had to be the only person at work, so you had to do all the work? Or is it because shenanigans happened? Tate. Just every other part of it, rest in peace. An upside down circumflex. Is that an exercise machine? Is that some sort of machine? My shiny tea that sparkles just like the stars in space. My shiny tea that glistens adds beauty to my face. The accent mark of the... Oh. It is with great sadness that the Sterling community announces the passing of Cindy Marie Martin, 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40. Devoted husband and wife and beloved parents, their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st due to an accident in their home. These are the parents of the girl we exercised in chapter 1, maybe? Ah, eh, e, o. Ooh, I actually don't know what that accent mark does to a letter. I know umlaut is supposed to be make the letter sound like the letter. Well, words trigger a sound if you make the letters that have an accent. No, because it's character-based. Yeah, it's a meow. I could set it up to trigger on that, but I would have to like type in every combination of letters with accents for it to trigger on every combination of every. Like your entire evening staff needs a vacation for like a month. Every staff needs a vacation for hours. In French, it usually means hours, I mean months. In French, it means there used to be an S after that vowel, but they took it out and straightened it out and then folded it into a little hat and then put it on the letter hospital. What letters are in the word? Oh yeah, there is a secret word. There's been a secret word for a little bit. It's a verb and I guess also a noun. That seems to be the trend with words that are verbs, is generally they can also be a noun. But I think generally this one is a verb. It's only a noun in like a specific sense. I don't think cliche is a verb. There was a chapter of a manga I had to translate that had the word cliche in it a whole bunch. And it was really annoying to find a font. Like, the usual font we use didn't have the E with an accent in it. So I had to, like, find a different similar font and only make the E that font and then replace it for all of the E's in the chapter. Well, chat, somebody would have gotten it already if it was chat. That's annoying, but I do it for the love of the game. I do it for the love of the sauce. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy and Cindy was a CPA and more recently a stay-at-home mother. They were married March 12th, 1969. Ha! The funny number. In Voluntown. Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed-casket memorial will be held at Tillinghast Funeral Home at 10 a.m. Thursday. Burial services will proceed shortly after. Bob and Cindy are survived by their daughter Amy and their twin boys Nate and Jason. Nate and Jason are alive? Cliche shift plus... That's how you type that? Huh. Nason and Jake. Okay, so that was the family we exercised. Alt F4E. Now that's gonna close your game and they're gonna steal all your copper armor that you dropped on the floor. It's not gonna turn it into iron. Have to have a keyboard language that supports it. Yippee! I think most do. I know a lot of like special characters you have to like do alt and then like some cheat code-esque combination of numpad numbers, and then it makes a funny symbol appear. Alright, well... Beast. Oh, that opened the gate. Trying to line up my T with this T. T! Control Alt E. I don't think that... That's some sort of menu. Press Windows space, it changes your language to French. If I do it, it changes my language to Japanese. No. No. T. You could do the Alt numpad with an English keyboard. You didn't memorize all those. Oh. Huh. No, don't... Wait, one of them's gone. One of these skulls... Was there a purple skull in the bottom zone that we missed? T. You have a purple skull, probably? Does that mean all your bones is purple? Maybe up. Purple bones. Tried looking it up a bunch and then asked your French professor. He said, I used Google Docs and it recognizes I'm typing in French and autocorrects it. Damn. I usually would just Google the word and then copy it from there. T. What is this? What is this? A very wide drum? Perhaps a casket? C. I'm gonna try going left. I'm gonna try going up. Try going right. We need some kind of clues. French don't have that. What languages has the funny C? Oh. How'd you get all the way over there? T. It... Does it... Oh, the O with the line over it. French doesn't have the squiggly, like piñata. The ñ. I can leave. Can I leave? T. Tilde. That's what it's called when it's on its own, I think. Man, this guy reeks and he's sitting right next to you shaking your head. Is it Jack? Is it somebody that's been necromanced? Oh, Jack smells so strongly of dirt. Yeah, it's Jack. Yeah? Don't touch me. Okay? Don't touch me. Ah! What did I say? allowed to smell like dirt. Percy had the world's itchiest foot today. For many hours it was fucked up. Or it is. I'm gonna drink my gross coffee. Too sweet. Bah. Maybe I don't even want to drink this coffee. Say I'm an alien?
Oh no!
Oh no! Hey, don't touch me. Ah! Okay, I guess I shouldn't try to dodge behind those. Not enough maneuverability. I'm an alien. Ow. Or it is. Why is hitbox so big? He's not itchy anymore, but you had to put a sock on her foot about it. Not allowed to nibble on your toes. Sorry. Where are you going? Ow! This guy is really rude. Basically the rudest. I wish Father Garcia could double jump and pogo attack. Don't touch me. Me too. Ivy, you're getting put in the pop-out window for now so you could do a little homework while I watch. Hell yeah, I get to be in the pip. Picture in picture. Tea. 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 Forget this coffee. I'm just gonna drink regular style water. She nibbled, it might have been fixed, but Aki chews on his feet and never itchy for nearly that long. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant. Not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I'd leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do is stare at me and smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow, it made those visits a little more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the street from the doctor's. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday I was walking and was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. Tea. 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 Gary's doing all sorts of devil shit in the woods. Remember when TVs did that normally? TVs had the power of pip. I think Firefox has like built-in pip. 2. T. So where haven't we gone? There's gotta be a clue here. T. 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 We're just chilling here for a little bit. The devil's name would be Gary. It's only right. I thought it was like Lucifer or something. This puzzle pissed you off, low-key? Usually when there's a puzzle like this, there's one of several methods. One of them is audio cues. This game seems to not have that at all. You would like Ocarina of Time style, where you listen for where the music is coming from, or listen where like a weird sound is coming from, or listen to which path gets quiet. There's the brute force method, where you just keep walking in a direction until it lets you go. There's the instructions, brute force. There's instructions where somewhere else in the level they'll like tell you, they'll be like, when you enter the cloud maze, do left 3 times, up once, and right 4 times. And then there's some where it's like there's a visual discrepancy, so like something will change or point you in the direction each time, or you like follow a little guy. My money is on that. There's probably something somewhere in this level. There's also this thing, which I don't actually know what it is. There's some, it's probably not gonna straight up tell you like, oh, go left, right, up, left, down. But it's gonna be like, you have to go 6, 6, 6 on each path. Or like you just keep going until something changes. T. There's different objects in the vicinity. This is like an altar. I'm pretty sure I need like an item to put here, maybe. And then that'll make something different. Let me go check out, this guy is standing on a thing that looks like the thing in the middle, and he's pointing to the right. So I think I should go... Oh, wait, no, it's right, up, left. What is this? Up again? Down? You've arrived? Right. Up. Left. T. I'm gonna guess down? No. Maybe that's up twice. It's just like that Mario from Mario 1. This is just like that puzzle from Mario 1. Mario had puzzles in it? I thought you just jumped on Goombas. Maybe this one's down. Maybe it's right, down, left, up twice. No, it's not gonna be down. Because down puts me back. Right? Wait. Yeah. Up. left? Fucker. Yeah? Was that good? Oh, my note. I've been freed. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. Day by day, my body withers away, but by night, my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge, guided by beings of pure darkness. I have been trusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring sign, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5, first at the top left point, then down. I will lure them into the woods, then I will show them my power. This is what church people think kids who play Dungeons and Dragons are doing. I have to go back to the save house to save. Whoa! What happened to you, bud? You got all fractured. You got all fractaled. T. Bye. There's one skull left. Wait. How are you there? My flexion. I'm not there. Hey. You shouldn't do that. It's not good for your eyes. Are we gonna run out of blood? Are we gonna pass out? Can we turn this whole floor red? This is normal things that happen when you look in a mirror. That's why you gotta watch out. You gotta be so careful when you look in the mirror, because sometimes your reflection will, Oh, it's disappearing! It's going back into us. The game, we only have so much blood inside, and once it reaches the floor, it has to go back inside of us, or else we'll die from, anemia. We only have 2 candles worth of blood. That's so sad. I wanted to make the whole room red. Oh, you're normal. I guess we go bup ways. We should get, Oh! Solve the riddle of the Gallop Cemetery. Oh, our eyeball's fixed. T. 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 1/3 a floor of blood. T. 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 Now, it's been a while since I've lived somewhere with trees. But I don't remember them doing that. Do they do that? It's quiet. T. So one of these guys is gonna like T. 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 They do that in The Wizard of Oz. Purple guy. She guards the door to underground purgatory. Eye hath not seen her children, fear her. God forbid, confess thy sins. Ghoul. Hi, Jag. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Now, day one of our paranormal investigation into the old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beer and beef jerky to last us a week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we'd heard before. Evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield. Oof. Good evening, goofy evening. Googie gigging. Evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel. But there was this spindly lady game that we hadn't heard yet. Apparently, it has to do with the summoning the spirits of a woman who used to take care of the orphans back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme they told us. Walk to the church from room to room and maybe you will see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Awesome! We're gonna try the game tonight as soon as we get settled in. You tell the wah 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 game we said hi? Wah! Wah 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 wah. Hi Harvey, bye Harvey. Wah 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 wah. I'm thinking about the wah-wahs every day of my life. Bye Harvey. T. Wah 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 wah. T. 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 Is this like a... What do you mean never try to trick her? Thinking about wah-wahs. Wah 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 wah. This is Skull. Burple. Night 3. Shouldn't have come here. Tape's missing. Lars stuck behind a basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway. Did you try to trick her? What is the significance of the candles? Quick Trip is better. I've never been to a Wawa's or a Quick Trip. I assume those are gas station stores or little convenience stores. One of the journal entries for Wawa described it as someone in the morning who hasn't had their coffee yet. Every day of your life you would trick Paisley. I would never do a trick at Paisley. Dear Father.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to your face? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me.
Tried to save a girl from email.
From industry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform this act of contrition, and thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good.
I don't...
For his mercy endures forever.
Aren't they supposed to, like, tell you to say Hail Marys or something? I'm not actually entirely sure. Oh. Not entirely sure what a Hail Mary is. I assume it's like a prayer. Okay. So the candle is... Oh. It's the Mona Lisa. The candle's the spindly lady? I assume it's when you marry Hale. It's a bit of a big commitment. Hello, yes, it is a prayer. I had to go to a Catholic church growing up. Hail Mary, full of grace. Put some oatmeal in your face. Good breakfast start of the day. Make you say yippee hooray. Night 1. We still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession booth, leading to this hallway. Henry's going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can't get these boards off some of these doors. But that's not even the best part. We caught an EVP. Extrasensory. Very... predicament. You can't hear it on tape very well. But to us, it kind of sounded like a laughing. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We'll review it on the sound gear once we get back into town. Took 2 nights for things to go to shit. Do him and the go to church? No. They live in Stream. Do y'all know it's him's birthday tomorrow? I think the spindly lady's gonna get us. Walk the church from room to room and maybe you will see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. It just says we'll see her. Doesn't say she'll, like, get us or anything. How old will him turn? 9, I think. Him was born October 9th, 2016. So technically... T. Oh. Night 2. We're gonna be rich. We caught supernatural stuff on camera before, sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off the shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, we were trying the spindly lady game again. One of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts and we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. Wow! 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 Flynn Raid! Hello! 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 Hi, Flynn! You're playing a Splatoon 3. Were you doing comp stuff, or were you just playing around? Were you doing a salmon? Were you doing a turf? Were you doing a ranked? Were you doing scrims? Were you doing tourney? Were you doing flips? Were you doing skips? Jack was only born in 2020. Him is older than your dog. Playing open. Let's go. Will we do anything for him? I'll probably draw him a little picture. But no him's day party. No Thursday stream. I'm gonna go visit my parents. Have them help me eat these muffins. Jack is a baby. Just a baby. Actually. No! How old are my cats? No himblies. No himblies. I think my cats are older than him. Or at least Pit-Pat is? I think Pit-Pat might be. I think Harvey's younger than him. Because I got them in... Huh. Maybe they're younger than him. I gotta check how old my cats are. Can you leave you a muffin for Friday? I'll save you a muffin. They're really good muffins. I made the mistake of accidentally halved the amount of sugar in the muffin part of the muffin on account of I read the sugar amounts from the crumble part instead of the muffin part. So the muffin part's not very sweet, but like the crumble top is sweet and the icing is sweet, so it's still pretty dang good. I think I'm gonna try to make them again another point with replace the oil with butter. And honestly, it's pretty good with the half sugar. Maybe put like the brown sugar back up to full and leave the regular sugar at half. We'll figure it out. Him is older than both of your dogs. No, you know who else has a birthday this month? My Neopet. I believe that one's turning 20 this year. Just some casual ranked. A good way to spend a Wemble's Day Eve. One more year and my Neopet can vote. I can almost drink. Wait. No, you vote at 18, huh? My Neopet can already vote and smoke. One more year for drinking. I think we're this top candle, and the spindly lady is this bottom candle. So when we go back down, I think we're gonna be in the same room as her. Now this is face hand. This is T. This is window. This is crack. This is like fairy. Dink is 21, vote smoke is 18. Pretty sure they changed smoke to 21. They changed smoke to 21? Is there an age on vaping? Thank you all for coming to my church sermon, my churman. I'm gonna tell you all about T. Letter of the alphabet that comes after S. Before U. You can use it to spell words like theremin, toast, tuberculosis. It's got a good shape to it. The end. Maybe this vaping is also 21? Wild. All right, spindly lady. Wait, no, where'd you go? She went left. I went right. Watch the candles. I'm doing it. Oh. Hey. Your tea fell. Tea. 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 I'm curious because this covers up that. Wow, 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 wow. They changed it when you were over 18 but under 21, so there's a time when you could have bought cigs and then it was illegal, then turned 21 and it was legal again. Hi, Ruby! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Also, everybody click that link. Go scroll up a little bit, click the link, follow Flynn, go follow Flynn, go see some cool splatooning, go see some cool arts, go see some cool times, have a good time clicking a link. And also follow Ruby. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Did you have a fun time with the Gregory's Horror Show? Did you get some souls? Did you talk to Gregory? Did you, spin around in circles? Did you have a grand old time? We're doing church business. I think if I go in this middle room, either she will be there or she won't. So I go here. And I go here. Oh, that's a staircase. Let me down. Let me go down. T. How do I find her? Got chased by a clock and got a soul and a herb, and you ate a fruit that makes you go forward in time, and... I hate to break this to you, Ruby. But you can go forwards in time if you eat any fruit. Why is she up? When we're here, she's there. When we're here, oh, she's here. Ma'am? Ah! She's so fast! Mortis. You got jump scared by a Dortito. The blurry ones? She's not allowed to be that fast. Ah! Dorito. T. Got Dorito sandstormed? Like... This isn't so bad. Carrot cake. Wait. I think I have to go back, actually. Dorito jump scare, blurry peek and nod. Carrot cake court. This is my final memoir, hastily scribbled on a page of the good book. That's the Bible. Gonna change the way we feel, 'cause we can always take but never give. It's in the sounds folder. I now descend the staircase, knowing full well that she waits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it on the surface. Even now, the hands don't move past 2 o'clock. God's work must be done. I have been to where only the faintest lights shine and protect from things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man, going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the screams of the demon. What about our eyeball that we stabbed? Hold on, I have to go back up. Otherwise it's wow, it's a crazy world we're living in. Oh. Yeah, I have to go get these pages again. Collect my pages just like Slenderman. Wonder News, you finally placed your grocery order. I gotta get groceries, but I still have food, so I'm not gonna get groceries. Is Carrot Cake Short one of the songs you sent in the Discord you don't remember? The one where they're in Carrot Cake, yeah. I'm trying to remember the tune of it and it doesn't work in my head. But it's just like, son, you ate the carrot cake. You said you didn't, but you did. You said you're allergic to carrots, but you're not. Because you made this tweet back 4 years ago that says, dude, I love carrot cake so much. I would eat a carrot cake if I saw it every day. And then somebody said, damn, I would eat it, but I'm allergic. And he said, wow, I've never been allergic to anything in my life. It's a good bop. It's the only way. I should go back to the save house. Do you think it'll let us? Everybody click that link, by the way. Please go follow Ruby. You will see it. You will have it. You will have it. You will have it. T. Did I already T that? T? 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 About to enter your substance abuse era, I would recommend don't, on accounts of costs money. How's Faith2, aka Faiths? We got the lady. Can't recommend such an era. If you read that message out loud, you knew it was a past message. Is this the legacy you want to leave behind, Pass? Or do you want to leave behind the legacy of about to enter my curmudgeon era? Gonna get a sick cane and yell at kids to get off my... Actually, that's not a very good era either. What's a good era? Everybody, drop eras that Pass should be entering right now. Wait. I can enter the Pass house, right?
Have you considered
Save
this
house?
acronym? Digs of bold who felt to the full stage body six to till white telot to the fest then so you fint fuck deep in all above the.
I don't think I've ever considered that before in my life. Even if the substance is free, entering my substance abuse era and the substance is holding my breath. Wait, why don't we have a reflection? All I can think of is the Paleozoic era. Stepdad era. I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad who stepped up. Poop vape era, don't enter that. Don't enter any eras called poop vape. Unless the poop is short for YouTube poop. But I don't know what the vape would be short for. Vaporeon? You make a bunch of YouTube poops based on Vaporeon? Getting really competitive about air hockey era. The reading books for pleasure, joy, and whimsy era. Everybody join me in the reading got dropped in a ghost story but still got a work web novel era, and you can suffer with me through the fact that even though I'm spoiled by getting an update every single day, sometimes 2 times a day, it's the babiest updates, and I'm watching this lad go through his situations at the snail speed. He takes one action, and then the chapter is done, and I'm like, what? But what happens next? Gotta wait until 3:00 p.m. tomorrow to find out. Joining the badly playing harmonica era. We could do that. Could read lips and you're like, please no, you've had enough. It's where the poop is. Learning melodica era. Now that I can get behind. Pass. Get into your musician arc. Let's start a band. People order our patties. Oh, that poop. Should learn an instrument. I need to start. I told myself that while I was unemployed, I would get back into like playing around with like the piano and composing, but I haven't touched my piano. Join our melodica band. I got a melodica. Really into the Scholastic Utopia core era. Is that where it's like birds and books flying around in a museum while some sort of jaunty flute tune plays and you know you're about to learn something brand new? Kalimba. Yes. Yes. Howdy, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Been traumatized out of ASL? Haven't been traumatized out of melodica yet. Is it time for everybody's Learn Hungarian arc? Who wants to join me in learning Hungarian? I already forgot the one sentence that I looked up that was how to say good evening. Turn stream on phone, now go take a nap and impress that mobile and PC Twitch are synced? Hell yeah. Let's all learn Hungarian 2025. Funnily enough, you're part Hungarian. Here's the spoilers alert. Me too. If I wasn't, I probably wouldn't even consider learning it. My grandma lived in Hungary. And then she lived here. And then my dad lived here. And now I live here. Double audio, but at the same time. So put one on either side of your ears and that's surround sound. Will you ever be the teacher? A running joke that you're gonna learn Russian, but fuck it, you'll learn Hungarian instead. Hell yeah. Most Hungarian you know is the prayer before eating dinner, and that's pretty much it. I had a friend named Sophia when I was in elementary school, and my, like, third cousin or something from Hungary came to visit and stay with our family for a little bit, and he would call her Sophie Bonyo, which is like Sophia the Witch, so that's all the Hungarian I've got. Bones! Wait, did I already solve this house? Oh. T. Now I know those math symbols from the skull. Your friend learned Russian for the meme. Learn some Ukrainian for work's sake, because a lot of your patrons these days are Ukrainian. Let me tell you, it's tough. Some languages seem really hard, and some seem significantly easier. I learned Japanese because I wanted to read more comic books. And let me tell you, now I can read more comic books. Succeeded. Wait. I have to decode this. Do I? I'm gonna take a quick screeny. So I can have this open. Don't mind my blinding bright whites. Ow! Actually, taught you thank you and you're welcome. The friend that you learned Russian for the meme? It's Olive Boy. Thank you's like motioning your hand away from your chin, and thank you's like a whirl of your fingers. Doctor and medication. Simply learn it again, but not weird this time. Uh-oh. Let me out. We're good. Growing up, you had a knack for languages. It turns out no matter what, always seem to know German when it's spoken to you, but may also be because every time you say this, the next thing the other person does is ask you what time it is in German. The languages have a lot of cognates. And so if you kind of have the gist of, like, by learning English, you've got, like, a decent chunk of, like, Latin and Germanic. So when people speak Latin and Germanic languages at you, you've already got, like, a little bit of a foothold. So sometimes you can just kind of guess based on context and what sounds like other words. But also sometimes not. T. Oh, am I supposed to go to the ones that's the real symbol? Is that how that works? We love Latin-based languages. I'm gonna take a sippy. Because I can't drink this nasty-ass too sweet coffee.
Oh no!
I shouldn't have put... Your save is all the way back there. Is there a closer save? I don't know. Too sweet tea, too sweet coffee. I shouldn't have put the icing in my coffee. It was a mistake. Salad. Get my steps in. I feel like I should be able to save in here. This door opens. But, like, I can't go in. T. It's supposed to be in the room before that? The little save logo doesn't appear. Is it because I walked all the way back to save? Because I got scared? But I hadn't entered this room yet. I guess we're just walking it. Was that good? Oh. Have to do these in order? One. T. Huh. Mortis. The eyeball isn't a signal. T. Well, we're just walking. T_T, that's a crying face. I can make that face. Check this out. Wait, not that one. This one. Whoa, wait, what's up with my eyes? Hold on. Why are they so sparkly? This is a little scary. You can't even see. Hold on, I have to fix this. I think I have to be able to make the customize scene lighting. No, leave it. I have to. Oh, don't crash, please. Ow. Ow. Is dark? Ow. Is dark good? Dark is good, I think. There we go. That's good. I'm literally so crying and sad. When we unlock the next ghoul, 3%. Ow. Wait. Ow. Each attack makes the ghoulification meter go up because I forgot attack. Ow. Let's get knifey in here. 3 of them. Attack is a scary word. Yay! Alright. I don't understand this puzzle, but we're gonna figure it out. Hi, knifey. All we're missing now is Dredge. Tate. Three of them. Did all your homeworks? Let's go. Get 100 more attacks. So, the eyes ball isn't on this chart. There's a lot of simples on the floor. This is on the chart. No! Do I just do this? Did it? Oh, it's big and scary. Is that working? All is life. It killed me. Or it is. I'm... got some theories. Theorem number 1. I have to do what I was doing there. King Julian. That's the monkey. Lemur. Lemurs are a kind of monkey. I have to keep doing what I'm doing and just like hold the T out a little bit. And then step on the I and then rinse and repeat. But I wasn't really getting any feedback. So that might not be it. The second is that the symbols hold some kind of significance. Because they've got all these symbols here. Mort is the Rizzler. Lore from the show. I believe it is lore from the show. I know it's lore from the Wikipedia. I don't know if I have to, like, touch every symbol once. This one doesn't do anything. Why not? Bad. It's a specific path I have to take. I don't understand how I was supposed to know it, but I did it. Maybe it was in the sigils earlier. Mother of demons. T. 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 Did you just guess it? Well, I noticed that when I stepped on some of them, it didn't turn the screen evil and dark. And even though some of them, when I stepped on them before, did turn the screen evil and dark. So, secret path. I love you, Moonlight Sonata. How come it's like an outhouse? T. 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 Oh! Symbols.
Yippee!
Yippee! I like the little bloodman. Are you the shape of a man in blood, or are you a collapsed? 3 murdered in latest wave of ritualistic killings. Sterling Khan. Etiquette. People were here. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside of Sterling last night in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Angel Nogales, and Troy Ingles are the names of the unfortunate victims who were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed in a paganistic ritual. Pandemonium. Say Regnat? That can't be right. Is that a word? Rembrandt? That's not what that says. Renat? Is it a soft G? Google. This is a new word to me. Bye-bye. Reigning, ruling, predominant, widespread, prevalent. Regnant. It really is just like pregnant, but without the P. Yahoo! How to tell if regnant. Dear Yahoo, how to know if pregante? Pandemonium regnant. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities could not specify who. The bodies were found several miles from Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported a tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of the blood leading off to the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether or not these 2 incidents could be related. Gregnant. It's like Regency? Regenancy. Regeneration. Pregante. The arrangement of the bodies in a ritualistic pattern, as well as the writing of certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Sterling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl, by John Ward. Ward had impersonated a priest to gain Amy's trust before luring her into the woods and killing her. So this is post-John Ward. The second Cotton Eye Joe Gregorian chant nightcore hardcore dubstep remix. There's a second one? When we see a Luigi board in this game? Ouija board. There's a third one? Why are there so many? What's that sound? Have I spent too long reading this? Am I gonna die immediately? Hello? I thought I was safe in the notes. I thought I was safe here. Or is it because I got to the scary part of the note? Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activities to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Sterling to not mourn the loss of Atwood, Nogales, and Ingles because, after all, they were degenerate devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack cocaine and hated their parents. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just 3 pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them getting high in that tomb. You stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined, drug-addict bodies, and then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows that removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Now, that's not true. I think snakes can die of multiple ways. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You cannot kill what cannot be killed. Thou shalt not raise up what thou canst not put down again. Thou couldst not kill any. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door, her hand is at thy throat, yet you see her not. I will have thy soul, for I am the god of this world. Pandemonium regnant, Satan naivete. Pandemonium regnant, Satan naivete. Pandemonium regnant. That's a lot of 6s. I got so excited to say T, I choked on my own breath. T. T. It's a really long note. I'm here, John. Well, how much y'all want to bet we're gonna die immediately? Smile. Yippee! T? John. Wait, no, we're not even John. We're Garcias. We're the Scrimbly! I love the sounds of our little feets. Do I have to go the same way as before? I don't have a T, so I can't do T. Oh! I can't move. Do you need help fix your car? Oh, we're back to normal. Bye. Water. Tea. Scrimbly mode over. I'm so sad I miss being a scrinkly. If I just tea here, will you tea with me? And I can't. If I do a tea, it pushed me back. What? Why would you put a hole in the wall if I can't even walk it? Discreetly. I guess we gotta go ups. We're not even John, though. We're Mr. Garcia. We're not Ward. Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas is you, Gregorian chant hardcore dubstep remix. Hey, hey up there. T. For truck. Candy tunnel. Yippee. Death awaits. No yippee. Sewer count. Enter the candy tunnel. T. 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 Arrow. Eyeball. Mike Wazowski. I can't read that. Elsal? Sitkt. And then the anarchy symbol. Based. The looker. T. Well, that's bones. Those don't belong in the sewer. Aquí. That means here. Two more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. Two more bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch under Snake Meadow Hill Road outside Sterling. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be a home to addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indigent, has been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search the tunnels amid fear of a possible connection to Joe Bauman, aka the Candy Store Killer, who has claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. Why would a Candyman do killing? I don't know what that is. Satan lives. T. That's a Stegosaurus. T. That's a funny face. I like it. Someone wore an index. Someone wore an, Neko. Meow, 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 meow. Arrows. I can't go there. Read. I'm trying. This one? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, when you see it, move. T. Do I have to read the other one to trigger it? Oh, don't move. Fascinating. Illuminati. Hi. T. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if T counted as moving, but I guess it does. I moved. When you see it, move. Well, at least I'm here. I was a little bit worried. Ailstar. Hey now, you're a Ailstar. Get your game game on. When you see it, move. Multiple officers wounded. 1 dead in sewer tunnel shootout. Law enforcement officials are reporting multiple officers down, including 1 deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Snake Meadow Hill Road, also known as the Candy Tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shots approximately 10 minutes after police raided the tunnels, where suspected murderer John Bowman, aka the Candy Store Killer, was alleged to be hiding. At this time, it is not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that 1 officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Bowman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnels. 2 singing chipmunks dead found in Detroit. Alleged leader Alvin missing. Alvin's and his chipmunk. T. This person loves wandering around through these funny tunnels. All dogs go to heaven except for those class traders in the Paw Patrol. That's not what they don't have that clause in there. Dave. Face. Dave is the human of the chipmunk. Alvin's Chipmunks. Why did he have chipmunks? What was up with that? Him, do you, Dave? Wait. I don't think this is correct. Adopted. Why did he... Why did he... It's the sound your car makes? You might need to get your car checked out. Don't think it's supposed to make these sounds. When you see it, don't. Ah! I'll simply don't see it. mother. I'm safe. Bye, baby girl. You gonna run back in? Or are you just wandering the tunnels now? T. 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 Even on the wall it says T. You looking to see if you got games on that iPhone? Joke's on you, I got Android. Yippee! Yippee! Ooh. Pelo. T. Now we got a choice. Follow the blood right style? Or going whole? Do you know it's Thwomp Wednesday? It really is. It's Waddle Dee Wednesday. It's Thwomp Wednesday. Is that the world's tiniest T? T. I guess we're going in whole. Ooh. When I was a boy, my Nana used to tell me about legends about the dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the back. Wow, 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 wow. Hello, 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 hello. Zolo queue, or is it solo queue, like when you queue up solo style? Hello, welcome in Raiders. You were also playing Faith. Did you having a good time? What chapters were you in? We did chapter 1 last week, and this week we're doing chapter 2, and we're playing in the sewer and having a great time, and it's lovely and wonderful down here, and it doesn't even smell bad at all. I hope you had a good time, and I bet it wasn't even scary. The guy that played the antagonist in Alvin and the Chipmunks voices Yivo in that one episode of Futurama. What's... who is Yivo? It's pronounced Sholo. Oh, like actual, like how Chinese would spell it. You got to the end of chapter 2, but you didn't finish it yet? Oh, didn't beat the end. I was like, wait, but if you got to the end, does that not finish it? Welcome in, welcome in. It's also an Arrested Development. I still need to watch Arrested Development. Who's the antagonist in Alvin and the Chipmunks? I didn't know they had an antagonist. I thought their antagonist was Shenanigans. I don't know what part of chapter 2 we're in. I assume we're a good chunk of the way through. We went in a funny church, and actually I don't even think, it was a cemetery. Are churches and cemeteries? We just don't know. David Cross? Is that the name of the actor or the antagonist? Gotta go. Have you have a great rest of the stream. Oh yeah, anybody who's coming in the raid, if you gotta go to bed, it's nighttime, do it. Go to bed, go to sleep. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great sleep. I hope you have dreams that aren't full of scary demons that get you in the sewer. Thank you for the follow. I hope you have dreams of, what's a good dream to have? Like those dreams where you can breathe underwater, those rule pretty hard. You get to like walk into the ocean and you can just breathe down there and walk around and swim around, and there's fish, and there probably aren't even gonna be sharks that try to eat you. Villainsfandom.com/Lan Huh? That's just a man. Oh, Ian. That's definitely not Lan. Ian makes a lot more sense than Lan. You just do offensive cowboy him in one of your favorite streamers' chats, and I love it. Let's go. It's the guy Bowser backing it up comes from. That's not the name of that emote. What's it called? Thwomp. Lan. I thought it was lowercase L. I didn't question it. I didn't question it at all. Ian Hawke. It's tempting to blame Dave. I know, I've been there. I wish I could get back all those years I spent plotting my revenge, all that time and energy wasted, all those pizzas I had delivered to his house wasted. Dave, that was you? Ian Hawke. Not now, Dave, all right? You could let Dave fall to his death and I could go back to the raft and the Chipmunks, become their manager again and make tons of money. So was Dave their manager? I thought he was like I thought this was like a Garfield and John Arbuckle situation where like they were his pets, but then they like gained sentience. Was he their dad? Was this a Stuart Little situation? I have to admit, I'm not up to date on the Alvin and the Chipmunks lore. He's their manager, their ex-manager. So were they a band from the get-go? I thought they were like a funny cartoon, and then they decided to make Chipmunks albums. But they did the albums first and then made a cartoon about it? I thought he was like their dad. I also thought he was like their dad. So is this like a Stuart Little plus? Okay, so wait, Flynn, do you have Alvin and the Chipmunks lore? Sans serif and its consequences. Okay, so Ian Hawke is definitely like from one of the live action movies, right? This man was not extant in the original like 80s cartoons or whenever they were from. How many of y'all have watched Alvin and the Chipmunks? Because I have not. I remember the Christmas special where it was that one where it's like the guy buys someone, the guy buys the girl a comb, but she shaves off all her hair to buy him like I forget, but he like had to sell his watch to get the thing. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go say hi, go follow Sholo Q. I actually want to check out that channel. I'm clicking it now. Oh shit. That's a cool header. I'm still thinking about Ian Hawke. The dad figures out they can sing, but he's also trying to be a good dad and get over talking chipmunks. Wait, so were they... Wait. The three of them were babies who got into the dad's house because they didn't store correctly. What do you mean store correctly? Like they were okay, are they baby chipmunks or baby humans that turned into chipmunks? Stuart Little big time situation. The dad figures out they can sing, but he's also trying to be a good dad and get over talking chipmunks. Dad is trying to get music career off the porch and signed to a record label, so he tries to show the guy the chipmunks. Oh, they didn't store acorns for the winter, so they broke into a man's house, I guess, to eat all his cheeses. That's... I was gonna say, do any other chipmunks talk? But I know there's, like, the girl version chipmunks. There's, like, the romantic interest chipmunks, and they talk. Do all chipmunks in the universe talk? They're chipmunks. And now, is this... Now, I gotta ask, is this live action movie lore, or is this OG cartoon lore, or, like, record label... Like, Alvin and the Chipmunks record book label lore? Because I don't accept the live action reboot movies as canon. It's gotta be that crusty animation or nothing. You're fucking crying. The one outside your place talks, I think. I've seen chipmunks in the real world before and they don't talk. Chipmunks like that would be taken to the government in seconds. Would they? Would they, though? Would the government really want talking chipmunks? They seem like they'd be more trouble than they're worth. People talk about, like, the government wanting to get on anything that's, like, paranormal or supernatural or any of that stuff. But, like, I feel like they would see the chipmunks and they'd be like... I feel like talking animals are super low on their priority list. Like, I think the government would see talking chipmunks and say, like... We've got other stuff to deal with. I don't even care about go put them on a roadside attraction or whatever. It's fine. It's a talking animal, but like Didn't the government give LSD to dolphins? Yeah, like 30 years ago. They're over the weird animal experiments. They're building super lasers or whatever now. Maybe they were just rude to you. They just didn't want to say hi. The coveted didn't watch the animated one. Hey, let's not talk to that robot. I'm in the darkness. That was within our lifetime still? Yeah. But, like, it's still a long time. I was just a baby back then. When I was a boy, my nana used to tell me old legends about dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the mountains of Norway. In those old tales, the people were never strong enough to kill the monster, so instead they would sacrifice one of their own to appease it, keep it satisfied. It was like a deal with the devil. One sacrifice per year, so the beast would not come down from the mountain and slaughter the entire village in one night. There was no candy store killer. What we're dealing with is not even human. When I got separated from the other officers, I saw the damn thing dragging what was left of Jenkins down into its lair. That's when I understood. It was some kind of dragon or a troll or a goblin. The bums and the tweakers, the ones with grid and the child prostitute runaways, they'll eventually come back to the tunnels. They always do. It can have them, for all I care. Nobody wants them around, except maybe that thing. And I tell you what, I hope to God it never gets tired of them. The absolute evolutionary mindfuck it would be. Now, okay, so here's the thing. I think the government already knows about talking animals, which is why they wouldn't care. They're just like, yeah, we've seen a dozen. We've seen Feifel Goes West. We've seen Scooby's Doo. We've seen... You don't need to add another 3 chipmunks to the list. We've seen all the talking animals. They're nothing new. They're nothing important. We've got super big lasers to build. I think they just wouldn't care anymore. I think they've got bigger fish to fry. I think they're working with, like, actual real aliens from outer space. You don't care about the Earth animals who got super smart because they, like, swallowed a radioactive penny or whatever. Would Alvin be accepted into the kingdom of heaven through Jesus Christ? I think if my knowledge is correct, he's got to get baptized about it, right? And then, depending on the religion, there's probably some other stuff he has to do. Ify, this is good news. You've finished animating start screen to end screen. Let's go. Yippee! Art hard. Animation hard. But so good and satisfying when it done. Yeah, but he's not human. I don't know anything about religion. Does the Bible say you have... Hold on. All dogs go to heaven. So you don't have to be human to go to heaven. So I think I think as long as they follow the rules about it, he's not a dog either. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if Airbud can go to heaven, then there's no rule in the Bible that says dogs can't go into heaven, which means there's probably no rule in the Bible that says only humans can go to heaven. So I think animals can go to heaven too if they have a soul. I think that's what the main thing that people argue against animals going into heaven is. They say animals don't have a soul, so they can't get in there. But I think if they're talking, they might have one. And I'm pretty sure baptizing is like one of the prerequisites. That's one of the achievements you have to get before you beat the game to get into heaven. So I think they have to get baptized, and I think they have to do something with their souls, and then they can go there. Are we still talking about Alvin? We're talking about if Alvin can get into heaven. Actually, Alvin, I don't think he can get into heaven because he's a little shit. That chipmunk has surely sinned too much to be accepted. I don't think there's forgiveness in his future. The other ones, though, like, Y'all ever seen the If Women Are Oppressed, Then Why Simon? Hold on. It's maybe the best and worst meme. Get this on screen for you all. Thoughts? Opinions? Now let me see if I can find the Tumblr caption that went with this. Can you post this in the Discord? I don't know. Hold on. Why are there so many Tumblr posts about if women are oppressed, then why Simon? Where's the one that's like, people say that something is art if it like makes you feel something. Therefore, this is art because the emotion it makes you feel is indescribable. There's no way I can find this. Should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. DuckDuckGo is not great for image searches. Google. Here we go. Someone once said the definition of modern art is that it still elicits as strong an emotional response in you as classical art, but you can no longer understand or articulate why. I'll post this version in the Discord, and y'all can crop out the Tumblr edition if you want just the Simon image. Hi, Lily. What the fuck is this? Well, so we got here, we're playing Faith, and we got here because, how did we get on Alvin and the Chipmunks? Because we got here because we were talking about if Alvin could get into heaven, and I was trying to think of which is the least problematic of the Chipmunks, and I was gonna say Theodore, but I don't know if it's Theodore. I'm like, shit, who's the other one in the glasses? Simon? And then I remembered this image, and so then I brought this image on screen for you all, because this is what my brain associates with Simon. Look under that. Not on his level. Yeah, can Alvin enter the kingdom of heaven through Jesus Christ? But how did we get on Alvin and the Chipmunks? Was Simon the smart one? Yeah, you can tell because he's wearing glasses. I hate the way he's looking at me. Me too. We destroy the concept of Christianity, then everyone goes to heaven for free. Scrappy-Doo is not a fucking dog. He's a puppy. You can tell because he goes, puppy power. You think there's some kind of loophole where if someone is never introduced to the concept of God, Jesus, Christianity in the first place, they're still allowed to go to heaven? Scooby can go to heaven on the all dogs go to heaven clause. Yes. Are babies not human? They're little humans. I think babies are allowed in heaven. I think that's one of the beliefs, if they've been baptized. Have you seen a baby talk like a human? A lot of times you see a baby and they go ba, ba, ow, ow. Stuff like that. Fake humans. They're learning. You gotta cut them some slack because they're brand new. Anyway, there's some sort of demon in these tunnels. How did we get in Alvin and the Chipmunks in the first place? Was it because we weren't talking about Alvin going to heaven at first? That was brought up post Chipmunks. We were talking about Dave. Two chipmunks dead in Detroit. T. We were talking about movie lore. And we were talking about movie lore because we were talking about Tave and we were talking about the villain. The villain. Which the villain is part of the live action, so I don't recognize him as the actual antagonist of the Chipmunks because I don't think he's in the cartoon. Arted out, don't even feel like tracing. I've been doing, anybody who's in the Discord or following me on Blue Sky or Tumblr has been seeing all my little guys that I post every day. I'm doing art challenge little guy Tober. Every day you draw a new little guy. And I've been keeping up. Wonderful fellas. Every day there's a new little guy. And I've also been working on some other art in the Alvin and the Chipmunks. Beautiful. I've also been working on some other art. And taking my time with that. But it turns out art is fun to do, but I think that's actually just the end of the sentence. So what am I doing down here? You it. Here I come. 414 views. Oh, the YouTube. I'm gonna click that link. Wait. Pause this. It's Alvin and the Chipmunks, so it's related. Everybody, if you don't want to see, I guess, animal death in JPEG form, cover your eyes, okay? I have to send this to my brother. Amazing. I have to send this to my brother right now. I have to send this to my brother right this very moment. Why won't it let me copy paste? Never heard you laugh that high. You've never seen me at my ultimate power. Instead of opening up Google Hangouts on my... Where the fuck did I pay? Oh, Stream Notes. I'm doing something heinous. I'm transferring the link through Discord to my phone so I can send it. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for this beautiful gift. Hope next week we get an hour-long derail about Arthur. You gotta bring us there. We can IFE% into anything. I don't have to know about it. I know not very much of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Happy belated birthday to Yo-Yo Ma. I don't actually know who Yo-Yo Ma is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. More like chopped monks, more like chopped unks. Got 'em. Happy belated birthday to Yo-Yo Ma. A cello player? That's not what I would have guessed. But you know what? Good job, Yo-Yo Ma. They made Donatello an AI bro in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? How new is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yesterday was your grandma's birthday. Happy birthday, your grandma.
No!
Is he trying to trade in turtle coin too? Can't tell if you're hungry or not. You could do what I did and eat an index special. Oh, I'm lost. Pop a fruit roll up on a crispy rice cake. What's the index special? Pop a fruit roll up on a Quaker's rice cake. And crunch into that thing. Let me out. Let me out, okay? Bad news, you don't have either. Do you have peanut butter? Because that's the dinner I forgot about. Well, this is an E. This is a hand. This is 666, and it's an upside down T. It says read, and I read them. Look, and I'm looking. Thought about Maha again. Do you have egg? Flynn can't eat eggs. Am I remembering correctly, or is that somebody else who can't eat eggs? Dislike of egg. You need a different source of protein. Like a peanuts butter. Or perhaps a chicken. I guess I gotta go back to the right. Can, but you don't care for them. Dislike of flavor is the same as can't eat it, because why would you eat things you don't like to eat? How do I get over there? Am I supposed to be able to follow the blood trail, but it just doesn't like it when I do? Can I follow it now? T. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. The Hoger is the one that you were crocheting. Surprised you remembered. I have encyclopedia of people with food preferences in my head, and every day I'm forgetting who it is who can or can't eat fish, and most people, some people can't eat fish, some people don't like mushrooms, some people don't like cheeses, some people don't like beans, some people don't like peas. Me? I'll eat whatever, but if it's spicy, it'll hurt me. If I put too much icing in my coffee, I'm gonna have to stop halfway. You don't like cauliflower? Is it a texture or a taste? Just curiosities. I used to think that cauliflower didn't have any nutrients because somehow I got it in my head that, you know, I bet I can just keep going to the right. I got it in my head that the more color a vegetable has, the more nutrients there were, and because cauliflower was white, it was kind of like an iceberg lettuce where it just like straight up didn't have any nutrients in it, and that's why it didn't have any color to it. But I was mistaken. Love your acapella group very much, but they're overestimating your ability to rise above your chronic pain with some of the choreography. Why are they having you do? I guess it's a staged performance. I was gonna say, why are they having you do choreography and singing? Broccoli that has not been colored. I literally thought it was basically just like broccoli with less nutrients. More people need to know about the angry pickle? I don't know who that is. A texture thing, fair. It does have an interesting texture to it. I am a fan of like riced cauliflower, where you can get it in the bag. I'll chop it up so good, because sometimes they have the bags that have like extra stuff mixed in, like mushrooms and asparagus, or like other like peppers and stuff, and then you can eat it with sauce and chicken, and it tastes kind of nice. Look, honey, little trees. Oh, this one's dead. This one's had its soul sucked out. Did you miss George Michaels? We saw Michael. We saw Michael at the very beginning, and we freed him into the woods. I don't think we've seen him again. One cauliflower thing you'll eat is a very specific brand of cauliflower mac and cheese. Well, the good thing about the world we live in today and being like just a bit of a picky eater, if you've just got like a small handful of foods you don't want to eat, good news is there's so many other foods out there and you can just eat those instead. Like, you don't have to eat cauliflower, you can just eat broccoli and be fine, or literally any other vegetable, green beans, peas and carrots, asparagus, artichokes, Brussels sprouts, spinach. Yippee! 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 So yeah, you did miss us talking about whether Alvin and the Chipmunks are going to heaven. This one's dying Yoda noise. I don't remember what dying Yoda sounds like, unless somebody types the word death. Song's been stuck in your head all stream. There we go. How do I go? Do I have to go left? I had to go left. Pelo, neko. I just had to go left. I'm waiting for the shadow to chase behind me. And we keep going. Oh, a key. Here. Simon is going to heaven. See, I'm not entirely sure about that. Alvin's not going to heaven, and it's not for the reason you think. I think it's because he's a little shit, and I bet he has sinned. Theodore is not certain. Theodore, I'm really not sure of. I could not tell you who is more likely to get into heaven between Theodore and Simon. What about the human man? Dave is not going to heaven. Do you think if I Google is Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks Christian, will it give me an answer? They released a Christmas album, so he might be. In the 80s series, his fatherly side is shown more, even though he gets tested at times. Dave has always been a very loving and caring father. The Chipmunks have to remind him sometimes that even though things are tough, they wouldn't be the same without him. For instance, in the Chipmunks episode, Dave's Wonderful Life, Dave believes the boy... Oh shit, they had a It's a Wonderful Life Christmas special. So that means, did he meet an actual angel? What? He bought a sleek sports car, a Lamborghini X12. They have a soccer game. Simon shows a future where he's 40 and still cannot get his elementary school certificate. That's insane. Why is a chipmunk going to elementary school? Dave is visited by each chipmunk individually to show how they would turn out if Dave never adopted them. Dave makes too much money. Well, in this episode, Dave is suffering from financial problems as all the songs he recently composed were rejected. And then Dave loses a soccer game being distracted by his problems. He feels even lower in comparison to Mr. Armstrong, the father of the opposing team, who has been making more money than he can... Oh, no, sorry, Dave didn't buy the sports car. Mr. Armstrong bought the sports car. Dave and John Arbuckle should meet. I bet they meet up at the coffee shops all the time. Gently forgot you were reading the letter in game. You're like, I don't remember this happening. I don't remember the letter talking about Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Dave's depression was so bad. No, hold on. Dave's car conks out. He has to push it himself. He arrives home. He realizes the tuition for the boys' summer camp, Camp Happy Trails, is coming due. They're so excited for it, but he can't afford it, and so they get sad, and then Dave goes to bed that night depressed, remaking the... Okay, so he just has... I'm trying to see if there's, like, any... There's no mentions of, like, angels or anything. Gregory House, but it horror show. If there was, like, any mention of, like, an angel visiting him, because I think that's what the deal was with It's a Wonderful Life, the actual movie. Can you make Cicero bigger? Yeah. There you go. Or you mean, like... Gregory House, but it horror. He's dancing to my music. Hashtag my music. Me when I'm Dave and I'm depressed. My chipmunks would be so much happier without me. John asks Dave for money, but keeps forgetting Dave is broke too because of all his legal fees for Alvin. Alvin is committing crimes every day of his life. Alvin shows a future where he's put upon low-level employee who must deal with an abusive boss. This is insane. Hold on. So Simon spends 40 years trying to graduate elementary school. Theodore moves to an island as a hermit, warning shipwrecked sailors to stay away from him. And then Alvin gets a job, but like at a shitty company. How the fuck did Alvin graduate elementary school when Simon couldn't? Quote, my chipmunks would be so much happier without me. Thank you for the quote. Dave was over the whole thing after a week. Theodore is holding down a property. Well, it says... How did he get an island? Theodore shows a future where he lives on an island as a hermit, warning even shipwrecked sailors to stay away from him. This happened as Dave never taught him how to make friends, and thus gained support to get elected to the student council. With Dave, Theodore learned that he's sweet and very likable, and that if he wants to make friends, he needs to introduce himself so that others will know just how nice he is. With Dave around to help him, not only does Theodore make lots of friends because of his sweet and kind nature, but he also wins the most popular vote for the student council. Is Theodore also 40 in this timeline? Like, Simon and Alvin were grown-ups. Theodore spent 30 years on an island not learning how to say hello. You can't even. Is chat identifying with Theodore? Do I have to Dave all of you? Okay. Chipmunks don't live this long! They really don't. I'm pretty sure Theodore grew up to be a Discord moderator. No, he's on an island. Like, that's it's like, sorry, you didn't figure out how to say hello just from trial and error, so you had to move to an island in the sea, and you'll never get most popular vote for student council now. Theodore has too much plot armor.
Says if you check stream chat in Discord.
If you check stream chat in Discord. I'm clicking it. I am clicking it. Although the average chipmunk, Tamias striatus, has a lifespan of just 3 years, they live very exciting and fast-paced lives, scurrying among logs, trees, stumps, shrubs, and rocks in search of food to store for the winter. That's so sad. Alvin's never gonna get a job at a shitty company like this. Cicero, you have to get small again, okay? We have to go back to the game. That's so sad. 3 chipmunk years is 30 human years. Alvin and the chipmunks are fucking dead. They've died 5 times over. We saw we saw them get ground up anyhow, it's true. This is as far as I'll go to hide my stash. Nobody goes past the first pipe. Nobody except those strange people with their bodies painted red and their eyes like animals. Twice a month, they come and pass right through into the deeper tunnels. Sometimes I can hear them yelling or chanting. Sometimes I hear something like an old woman laughing. Sometimes I hear things that aren't even human. Whatever they are, they sound really, really weird. Look at ghoul percent. Oh, it was 420. I think you ruined it by saying ghoul percent. You fucked it up. 420 blaze it. Let's go. Their average lifespan's so short because people keep grinding them up. You know, I bet none of those chipmunks had a record deal. It's impressive to live 3 years without any salary. With the rent prices these days. Alvin and the Chipmunks got adopted by Dave Dad and have successful albums of other songs but sped up high pitch. So, like, they could live to be 60. Can I leave now? Is this normal? Was I supposed to hold up my tea? I think I was supposed to hold up my tea. I thought that was the monster that you don't move. Can't believe Dolly Parton outlived Alvin. Mortis. Chaos reigns, partial clouds later in the evening. I gotta check my weather app. The rain that it said was gonna, being stabbed to death, is this normal? I mean, you can get stabbed a little bit. The rain that they keep saying is gonna happen hasn't happened, and it was supposed to happen tomorrow, but it's not gonna happen. But now it says it's gonna rain on Tuesday, but I don't even believe it anymore. It's just lying me. You're hungry, so you gotta go eat. Have a good food. Have a good smunch. Have a good lunch. I think I'm gonna make it without the peanut butter. Am I the asshole for not letting a cultist stab me to death? So I was at this party, and there was a cultist there doing sick knife tricks, and I said, hey, your knife tricks suck, and you suck, and I'm gonna kick you and punch you and punch you and kick you and kick you and punch you. And he said, stop that, it's not very nice, I'll stab you to death. And I said, you couldn't stab me to death even if you were paid $1 million. And then I tripped him down the stairs. Am I the asshole? Everybody said I was the asshole for that, but I literally just didn't want to get stabbed to death, so... With a pair of scissors, no less? I have bad news for you. Washington took the rain. Doesn't Washington always raining? Like, constantly? ABC always be sky, fall, water? California never does a rain. Jesus, yes, you're the asshole. You thought he could show up at a party and trip a guy down the stairs? Do you even know that he's in a cult? Assumptions, dickhead. Literally, YTA. Had a lot of near droughts the past few years. It hasn't rained... I think we've gotten exactly one light drizzle in the past 3 months. T. You say you will bless my child? I'm listening for sound cues. Yippee! We're okay.
You're humble and lovable.
Bless you, sir. Maybe a baby sneezed nearby. I will bless you, child. When you see it, don't. I love rain and I want to live somewhere where it rains more. But basically, if you live in California, it rains in February and February only.
You're humble and lovable.
Bless you, sir. How do I get out of here? This way, I think? This has got to be it. No. No. How do we get out? T. 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 I can't make that sound. T. Index is aware. Do y'all want to see? I took a picture before I ate it. Hashtag my dinner. It's red and blue, just like the Nintendo Switch. You liked my plate? Thank you. I purchased it. Nintendo Switch sponsored. That's what I'm saying. My dinner. Hashtag my dinner. My dinner. Do you press T to deploy your little T? Actually, I press space. And the T button doesn't do it. My hashtag my dinner. Now imagine the song and the little gummy bears disappearing and then the like split second of crying anime faces, okay? Are you imagining it? I don't remember how the song goes. Press space to deploy your T. Hashtag my T. So you're kind of upset about this? I don't know how to get out. I found 2 papers. A man said he was gonna bless my child, but I don't have one of those. And also... Well, arrows say go this way, so let me in. Huh. Go down? Maybe there was something around here. So proud of you, my... I can't see those, they're too small. Looks like a white flag and perhaps a little mouse. T. That's a trans flag? It does not show up in OBS. Hold on. Oh! Is it... I need you to understand what I'm seeing. I see what's happening here. This is one of those situations where OBS can't display the emoji, so it takes 2 Unicode symbols and puts them together. Do you see this? Do you see how small that is to me? And now when we enhance, I do see that that is the super gender symbol. So that you know it's flag modifier trans. But when it's so small, it does just kind of look like a little tiny mouse, like one of the tandem mouse from Pokemon, but surrendering. Because it's a white flag. The surrender gender. Check Discord for good tint video. I'm clicking. Is it in check this out or memes? Oh shit, wait, I'm seeing the wah 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 wah. I added another thing that screams today. Incredible. Good. Y'all don't get to... Actually, you know what? I can download it. I was gonna say y'all don't get to see it because it's on Discord embed and not a website. But if I download it... Is it the whole song? Oh, it is. Ooh, ooh. Woo, woo. Okay, we have to stop because it will get me into copy troubles. I know Weezer's on the radio. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. And Scooby-Doo, if you go through, you're gonna get yourself a Scooby snack. Can I keep going right? What am I supposed to do here? I can't get in this room. But maybe I don't need to. Wait, that's whole. That's whole. I think I'm supposed to be able to get in there. And jump in the hole. Weezer is on the radio. You could say there's some kind of radio head. That's the different guys. Do you want directions? Yes, please. Was I supposed to keep going left? I thought I tried, but it didn't let me. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go here. I'm stupid. There were arrows that were telling me the whole time. I figured it out. I'm smart. That's whole. That's whole. We got it. Video killed the radio head. Video gave the radio head in my car and in my bed. Ooh, we gotta save. T. T. It's a lot of reds. I'm sorry. God, please save me. This is sigils. The path want me to go that way, so I go this way. Ooh. Mouth. T. T. Did I hit a wall? What? The fuck did you come from? I guess maybe I have to turn on the lights. This is what my commute to work is. Not this part. You enter a hole. It's dark. You can't see nothing. I'd survive this. I don't know. I think I have to follow the blood down first. And it's getting stabbed before work every day. I feel getting stabbed at work every day. Twink, twank, twunk. Another beautiful twink lost to the priesthood. Is Father Garcia a twink? Discuss. T. 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 Oh, I have light now. Ooh. The fuck? Here I come. Ah! There's so many of them! Ordis. He's a bear. Resounding no. He's a bear. Have we seen him? Can I, Oh. I don't remember that. Is he the one on the right? Probably haven't seen him yet. We sort of saw him in the mirror, and he did just kind of look still like Johnward. No! That's just Spanish John. I'm trying to see real quick if it is just... I don't think it's a recolor. No, their jawline is different. That is two separate images. The folds on the clothes are different. That art isn't a really good representation. Why not? Juan. Father Juan. Is he a twink? No, 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 no. Should you have more Reese's before bed? If your goal is to go to sleep, the answer is no. If your goal is to stay up and have a great time, yes. Garcia's a whole ass man. Garcia fucks. A whole ass man. I was gonna say, I think twinks are notorious for being ass men. Back to this. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. My mango. Hashtag my mango. Hashtag my mango. I don't know what to do about this. Is the strat to stay in the corner? But I think I gotta get out of here. I can't get out. Am I safe here? No. T. There's just one, right? Just the one, right? T. This might be... Your OC named Yoy Dubameter. Yoy. It's a pirate. Silpy Kinney. What? What? Why are you red? T. T. Why do I... Oh, Silpy Kinney's from New York. I was like, why do I know the name Silpy Kinney? New Ice York. So... I was gonna say I think it's bedtime. I was gonna say I think it's time for... Oh, wow. Oh, I thought it was after 10. I guess we go until the next save spot or die spot. Wow, wow, wow. T. T. We got the flashlight. Oh, are they scared of it? Can't read that shit. Enter the hidden sanctum. Are we near the end? And who are these purple fools? Go away. Come in.
It's locked.
T. T.
Yippee.
Yippee. I think dark oh. They hate the light. They hate the light. T. Ah! I think dark levels are just frustrating. Go away! Go away! Get! Nobody wants you here. Shoot! 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 Go! Go away! You're bad. Jeez, you'll leave. Is that good?
It's locked.
Only if you're red. Only if you're red and trying to get me. Anglerfish. You.
The strange gem.
The strange gem. Go. Where? T.
The strange gem.
Is that good?
The strange gem.
I like that. Do I have to touch all of those? So true.
The strange gem.
The strange gem. Gun with one strange gem. What if you're green and retired? Like Kermit Defrog. I will tell you something. I have to get this note to get the secret end, right? But I think we already missed some notes. Missed the opportunity to get this note? Yeah. We missed a lot of notes this chapter. I don't think we're getting the clavis. I can still touch that thing. Go. It feels like we're near the end, right? Hi. T. Wait, are we John? I thought we were Garcia. Who are you? John is blue? I guess we were John the whole time. I thought we switched fathers in chapter 2, and we just happened to look the same because they didn't want to redraw the guy. Because we didn't want to redraw the guy. Is this who I think it is? Hi, Dad? This is your dad? Hashtag Lily's dad? We picked up a note that said it was for Father Garcia. Purple. The cutscenes? Yeah, but like, all fathers look the same. They're wearing the same shirts. They have the same funny collars. They could be twins or best friends. T.
Yes, it's true what happened to Amy. You are no murderer, God.
Murderer.
But you could have God. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go.
T. All priests are blue. APAB. My best friend. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Leave this man alone. Go away. Go away. Go away. And I will eat a box of cereal. He will deliver me a pizza. Baba daba. I'll speak Latin. Ah, darkness. Where are you? Where are you? Truly not a fan of the darkness mechanic. I saw you. Where'd you go? It's mostly just annoying. You're so fast. Oh, don't touch me. Hey, don't touch me. What? Come on.
Uh-oh.
You're not supposed to do that. Ooh. Was I supposed to protect him? Oh, don't touch me. When did I get bald? Whoa, that's cool. It was all just a dream. The morning breaks. This has to be like the demon nightmare zone. Right? We'll eat a box of cereal. I didn't get to look at chat any of what happened here. Has anyone made a co-op mod of Faith where you can play as Garcia? Daddy Garcia, forgive me, I've been a bad man. Let pass speak. Pass is allowed. Me when I stub my toe. Yes! That's the sound of being extra. Hi, Harvey. What's up? Harvey says, "Row." Dark Paisley. It was all a dream. Notorious B.I.G. 4 seconds long. It was all a dream. Oh, hi, Harvey. I need to trim your nails. Coming up. Acquired 1 lap cat. So soft, this man. What do you mean there's 2 comments on that video and one is from 36 minutes ago? Wait. 4 years old video. That's wild.
Oh no!
Oh no! Chewing on his paws. Cats locked themselves in your room this whole time? That's what the door close was? And they didn't scream about it? All 3 of them? I hope they didn't throw up in there. My cats, when they accidentally get themselves stuck somewhere they're not supposed to, they get all nervous and scared about it, and then they just throw up. Harvey's literally so soft right now. You want to chew on your paws? Good news, you can do it. Must have been fine with it for 45 minutes. Fair enough. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back. Mally. First, you need paws. Well, I've got some news for you. Paws and hands is the same guy. Press 1 for divorce. I'm pressing it as hard as I can. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tent. Have a good night, good sleep, good dream. It's a lot of teas. It's not you. Okay. Bye-bye. John. It is not too late. Your soul can still be saved. All is not lost. Please wait for my next letter. For now, I have many questions that need answering. In the meantime, be careful. They're watching you. Father Garcia. Breathe in. And out. Very fast. No. Slow. I sippy. Falling Tinsley, good night. Good night, Gerandi. Have a good night, good sleep, good dreams. Olympic breathing. Olympic breathing is the biggest breath and then hold it the longest. That's how you hyperventilate. It's true.
I survived the nightmare, but did I really do the right thing? I don't know what is real anymore. My faith is weak, and I feel a dark shadow over me.
Yeah?
If I can save the boys, maybe I will find what I'm looking for.
So my question is, the cultist. Could we have saved Father Garcia in that run? without, like, where we had been, like, at that boss. I'm sure there is a route where you can save Father Garcia, but maybe, like, did we have to get the secret note to do it? Or is he just destined to die? Could you have saved him? Yeah, could I have saved him in that run, like, at that final boss fight? Or would have I had to restart the game and do some other stuff first? Smiles so widely. You think you could save him at the boss? You just had to position right? That's evil. New backgrounds, new effect, new play mode. Oh, Harvey is so purring. I don't want Father Garcia died. Do not need the note to save Garcia. They said we got a new background. Is it the one that's none? Remember when you were a Skrunkly? There was something you could have done there. Oh. Remember when I was a Skrunkly? Good times. ABC always be Skrunkly, soft C. Sorry. I laughed and Harvey flinched. Stop killing my boy. Can you move? See, she just goes for him. It doesn't even matter. How do we do this? It probably actually would have been faster if I just let her kill me there, huh? Come on, I stand with you. Move, son. Oops. Mortis. We're gonna just try to save Father Garky. Come on over, bud. Yes, be here. Be in the middle. Don't you touch him. We are kissing on the mouth. Go away. Ow. Mortis. Harvey's so small and soft. It's good enrichment to be crushed. It's actually good to do this. Let Harvey have a crack at this. I'm like a little afraid of flinching too hard. I'm glad she doesn't get him with that move. Damn.
Mortis.
He's literally just so small. Drapes across my legs, so sweet. Don't touch him. He lived. Yatta!
Yippee!
Yippee! Survive. Maybe John isn't divorced? Future divorce.
I'm not going in there.
Pretty please? T. T. Wait, yeah, I thought priests weren't allowed to get married. John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, they will perform a ritual on them to call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malphus. I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy, Father Garcia. He live.
My nightmares are getting worse. Ever since I left that house, I am haunted by visions of demons. I finished my work with Amy, but now the boys are in danger.
The boys.
This time I must not fail. Malphus must be stopped. As the profane Sabbath draws closer, the workers of darkness grow stronger. This will be my greatest test of faith yet. God have mercy on my
They
soul.
dropped the title of the song. This will be my greatest chapter 3 of faith yet. You ever talk to yourself on the way to work? Not anymore. Harvey, how are you so small? How is this possible? How are you so soft? Always talk to yourself in the car. I usually sing along to songs in the car. Your knees hurt. Manifesting unhurt your knees. Faith 3, 2 more hours. Nah, we're gonna do chapter 3 next week. I'm thinking we might, because I'm tempted to go get all the secret stuff for chapter 2, but we're definitely not doing that tonight. I wonder if it's worth it to do that first and then move on to chapter 3. Or to do chapter 3 and then come back and do secret stuff for both chapter 2 and 3. Up to you. I'll think about it. Either way, we're gonna mute that. We're gonna go to our goodbye-bye screens. Because for tonight, we're calling it a night. We're calling it a go-to-bed's time. It's basically time for sleeping. For all the Ivy percenting we did, you're making good progress. We've been finishing a chapter a night. Even though we talked about Alvin and the Chipmunks for like a solid hour, we did at least beat... I didn't think we were going to beat chapter 2. I got a little worried when we were in the sewers, getting so lost that like, oh, are we going to have to have this be a 2-parter? Sleepy EB time, but it's basically bed's time. I really do like when we Ivy percent, because every time I upload a VOD to YouTube, in the comments section, I put today we learned about and then put what we talked about. And if we IFE%, it's really easy for me to just put down today we learned about Alvin and the Chipmunks. Because sometimes we only ever talk about the game and then I have to figure out what did we learn about this game actually. Going for the secrets makes it longer, yeah. So I think going for the secrets makes it longer, but I have a feeling we won't, why is this so loud? We won't get lost in this. Like, we know where to go now, at least. We know where to go now, at least, so like, and I'll probably have to pull up a walkthrough to make sure I'm not missing anything. So next week, we're either gonna redo Chapter 2, and get all the secrets. It's got Deltarune type beat with secrets, like whole extra paths, yeah. Either we'll do Chapter 2 again, but secret style, or we will move on to Chapter 3 and then come back around and do Chapters 2 and 3 secret style. But for tonight, we'll see how we're feeling it. Thank you for stream, thank you for Faith. Thank you for coming, thank you for the raid, thank you for hanging and chatting, thank you everybody for coming along. Thank you for chatting, thank you for hanging, thank you to the lurkers and the VOD watchers, you are powerful internet people. Thank you for joining me on our learning journey for Alvin and the Chipmunks. Thank you to all the raids. Thank you to the new follows. The Faith fan base grows. Thank you for this Faith journey. Thank you for chilling in the dark with me and exploring the sewers. I remember when nobody else played. The thing about games that, like, are single games, like, they're not, like, online games or multiplayer games, is generally people play them when they come out, and then maybe if they have like a really good sale at some point, then people start playing them, but there's usually like vast stretches of time where just nobody plays a game. There's so many game in the world. Let's see who up we can raid. Who is awake on this Waddle Dee Wednesday? You know, I can send y'all over to Convol. D&D writing / dark tiding. The Waddling Wednesday. Faith comes around during Halloween for exposure. Yeah, when it's Scary's game time. I'm gonna send y'all over to Convol Guardian playing some a Dark Tide. No, Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. And, oh, it got dark. We will play more of this next week, Wednesday. Same day of the week, Wednesday, same time of the night, 7 p.m. Pacific. On Friday, in a couple of days, 2 days, 2 of them, Bad End Theater with Atlas Ares. You see him in the chat. We're gonna play this real cool game. I'm actually not, I'm thinking real hard about whether I wanna be a ghoul for that or not. I might unghoulify myself for the Bad End Theater streams. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Unless, Atlas, you also wanna become a ghoul. But that seems like too much work. I'll figure that out as well. But that'll be Friday at 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. Pacific, 1 hour earlier than usual. That'll be Friday. We play Bad End Theater. I'm very excited to play that game. It seems exciting. It seems cool. I love a video game. And then Monday we play more of the Hanged Man. That one's got, oh, bye Harvey. That one's got like a little guy in it and a little rat in it and mime, I guess. That's the scary part of that game. But for tonight, thank you, Nightbot. For the now, it's time to go to bed. Everybody have a good night. Everybody have a good dreams. Everybody have a good sleep. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, 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 good night.